Happy solstice and welcome to another amazing episode of Musicians Hangout with your host, Crash Fistfight, the Booty Pop Moobsy, and Maxine Maxwell of the Maxwells.
Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Hey Crash, it's so nice to see you.
Hello, girlfriend. It's so good to see you.
I missed your face so much.
Oh, I miss your face.
Happy solstice.
Happy solstice.
Oh my goodness, I am so glad that we are celebrating this day together.
Oh, I know. Oh, I was so excited today at work when I saw that today was solstice.
Yes.
I was like, yes! And I get to celebrate with my best friend. Our musicians hang out. What a fucking great day.
Heck yeah, cheers.
Go to that.
Ching. All right, so we have an awesome evening planned for all of you guys with an awesome band from
As
the
always.
West. I'll go over our mission statement and then we'll bring them up on the show, yo. Okay. Our mission statement here at Musicians Hangout is to be part of a revolution to create friendships with other artists and build a community network to save music.
Let's save music.
We welcome Lost in the Sound to our show tonight. Bam! Hi, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hi. Thanks for
what's going
joining
on?
us. Hello.
We were just
Guys,
sharing the link, and Joe went to go grab a beer, so sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. This is Musicians Hangout. This isn't Musicians Hangout concentration camp.
No. Just hang out with us, just like we would at a club if we were all playing a show together.
Yeah.
Cool. So,
Which we have done. We have done that.
Yeah, you've gotten
That was
to.
a fun
I
show.
haven't yet.
That
so
was a fun show.
Someday.
That's a great place. You got to play the Lucky Liquor.
Oh, dude, and you said Lost in the Sound was super fun to play a show with.
They are amazing. I had a fun time with those guys. They have a lot of
told me
energy.
all about you guys. Loved your sound, Lost in the Sound.
Thank you.
I can't believe how many drums you pack in, man. That's amazing.
Right? She is a drum machine.
He's a
I
badass.
use
Yeah, you
them
use them all though, so that's awesome. That was great. That was
I use them all, every single last one of them. So.
Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. I envy you. I wish I had a bunch of roadies that carry around all my extra stuff.
Oh, me
Oh
too.
my God. That's
That
why
was I have roadies too. But you know, I gotta hand it to my bandmates. I love my moopsies, my moopsies.
We love you.
Thank you guys for always carrying my shit.
Yeah, I saw him helping
Sleeping
out.
their
That's all.
stairs.
Yeah.
Good band members carry each other's equipment.
They
Yes.
do. Everybody pitches in.
Yeah.
So, and other bands help other bands. Like when we do a show together, I help her pack her drums
Yeah.
all the time.
Vice versa.
Yeah.
Vice always.
So you can pick up my whole kit. Like,
You guys want to see a kit? Her kit is amazing. She has this little Quest Love kit. You can just pick it up. It's like the kick is 16 inches. It's amazing.
What
Tons, though.
band is she in?
Oh, I'm in the Maxwells. You'll have to check us out at the maxwellsrock.com.
Yes,
Okay.
and you need to. They will melt your face off. Like,
Yes.
huh.
My husband and I are a power duo, and he plays guitar. I'm the drummer and singer, and we're like grunge metal.
Awesome. Perfect.
You play
You
drums
sound
and sing?
Yes.
Oh, that's even more.
Drumming and singing is way better than I can't strum and sing, but I can drum and sing.
I love singing and drumming. It was challenging when I first started over a decade ago. Was it 12 years ago now, I think? But it was challenging, and now it comes as second nature, and I do love it. But yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, she encouraged me to start drumming and singing.
I did. That's sort of how we met. Someone in the scene had heard that she wanted to learn how to drum and sing, and they said, "Do you know Maxine Maxwell from the Maxwells?" And she was like, "No," and connected us. And we became besties. And started this. Ta-da!
4 years later.
The audio's a little messed up, but
You guys are turning robotic. We can hear you, but you kind of have a robotic voice.
Oh,
Maybe we are turning robotic.
Yeah.
Sometimes resetting.
Curveball you send.
Crash, you want to take him off screen? We'll bring you right back up. We'll see if that resets it.
okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
It happens. It happens.
Boom.
I think
I'm trying.
We're trying. Okay, let's see if that reset it.
There we go.
Take-
sounds better now.
Sounds
Did-
better.
Okay.
Yes.
It was getting all sorts of crazy.
Oh
Ah,
man,
could be
if
internet.
it gets any worse, we're playing the segment. We're playing the video if it gets any worse.
Yes, I'll cue it up because we have
We
had
have a video.
difficulties. So before we signed in live, everybody, we were having some technical difficulties. If we experience that, you will see our video for our technical difficulties segment made by the amazing Dawn Rush.
Of Audio Side from Zanesville, Ohio. Check them out.
Love you guys so
Thank
much.
you, Don.
All
Nice.
right.
Don's
So-
done a lot of stuff. Like he's done our amazing background. He's done our amazing startup video for us with the
Yeah.
sound and the music, and he's made
Yeah,
us look
that's good.
professional.
Yes, he's made us look very professional. It's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys release this like on like Apple Podcasts and stuff too and everything, so for the like audio?
We don't. So maybe we should look into that though. We only do video through Facebook and through YouTube. That's all.
YouTube.
But we
Okay,
should
nice.
look into audio because I think we do really well.
I think
Yeah.
we would too.
Mhm.
You guys are like the only ones with your names, so I feel like, yeah, could be a good thing.
Easy to
It
obtain.
could be good. Yeah.
Could be. Yeah, we'll look into
We
that.
should
because-
look into it. You know,
It's
musicians hang out. We're always looking to evolve.
Yes, we are. So
Yes, indeed.
Always
we do
doing
this
it.
as a hobby. We volunteer our time, and this is how we hang out and get to know other musicians. Well, we started out locally, and then we've all of a sudden went like international. So,
Yeah.
we get to hang out with musicians that we wouldn't normally hang out with in our local scene. That being said, you guys are from the local scene. How long have you been together?
And where the hell are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, we know, but our viewers, they have no clue.
yeah.
Who are we? Was the question?
Yeah, how long?
Well, where are you from?
Oh,
yeah.
Who are you? Where are you from? What are you doing here?
We're from Seattle. We're Seattle, man.
We're spread out. Freaking.
I
Yeah.
live in Seattle. Marcus, you live in Lake Stevens, Marysville, and then
North Monroe.
So-
Nice. I am also in the Lake Stevens area.
Cool.
Machias.
Oh, right on. I deliver pizzas there all the time. So
Maybe in my neighborhood. I don't know.
South Lake Pizza. Shout out.
Oh my god, that's right by my house. That's hilarious. Oh my god, I know that though.
That's awesome.
That's right. You are just right down by Tom's Thumb. We talked about that.
Cool.
Yep.
We talked about that's right.
You are closer to them. You are pretty close to them, Crash.
I'm like literally a mile and a half away.
Whoa.
Okay. Cool.
That's well,
So,
we are like 80 miles away, right? You and I?
83.
83 miles. I'm in Squim, Washington.
Holy
Oh,
cow!
Oh, so you're a ferry.
Yeah.
You're a ferry right away,
I'm
and
a
then
ferry ride. I'm a magical, ferry
It's
ride.
very right in like 40 miles or something.
Yes.
No, I got a buddy who lives in Port Angeles. So
Okay.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Right on.
We
Yep.
eat Chinese food in PA.
Yes, we do.
All right. Back to it.
Who you want to?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to share our stuff. So
I am too. So I'm multitasking as well. But how did you guys get the name Lost in the Sound?
Who wants it?
Go ahead.
Okay.
basically, like
Standing around in the driveway.
we were starting we had started jamming, and we were like, okay, like we definitely we were going steady at that point, and we were like, okay, well, we need a name, and so our first we were throwing around the name Lame by Proximity, and
That's right, I forgot about that.
I kind of
And-
like that.
I like that.
and Joe was like, maybe not that one. And so we were like, okay, let's just like Morgan and I were just racking our brains trying to figure out like a good name, and we were like, he was like, okay, we could name it after like a song, and we have a song called Lost in the Sound, so we were like, let's just do that. And then
I dig that.
yeah,
That's cool.
So kind of lame. We didn't really have like, it wasn't anything amazing. It was just kind of like, yeah, we have a song called that. It was kind of a cool idea, and I don't know, we went with it.
But it's got kind of
that it definitely, has a play on words for where we live too. Like it's not just the sound that you're hearing from music, but it's also we live near the sound.
Yeah, we meant to do that.
Haha, I thought so.
that was intentional.
I know these things.
Makes it a little less like corny or whatever, like.
Yeah. People usually comment on what we didn't intend to be the name or whatever. It's like
we've been called Lost in Sound at times. We played a couple gigs where they're like Lost in Sound, and we're like, that's not our name.
They're lost in the sound.
Don't forget the.
Yes. Don't forget the. Oh man, so we are the Maxwells and there's an apostrophe. So sometimes we're spelled without the apostrophe, but we don't make a big deal. But some people think that we would. And they're like, we're so sorry there was no apostrophe. We're like, it's cool, whatever. We don't need an apostrophe. We can be plural. Yeah. Maxwells, we are.
Yeah. We're all the Maxwells.
Ownership. So yeah, I get one time we were introduced as the band we were opening for. And that was awkward because their name is Death Fetish. And we were like, we are not
hilarious.
We are not Death Fetish, but okay. I love that name. Don't get me wrong. They're a fun band. They're really cool. But two, a married couple known as Death Fetish, it was like, huh.
Kind of gives off the wrong impression.
Faces.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, to each their own, you never know what people are into. So.
Oh man,
you're like the Death Fetish. You guys just want to trade names for the night,
Just the night.
It's a one-off,
They got the name because the singer and guitarist, he's almost died 7 times. So he has this, play on his word of fetish. He obviously has a fetish with death and doesn't want it. So he's kind of like a cat, has all these lives.
Me too.
Yeah, you do. She does. I just continue.
I gotta slow the fuck down though. I gotta slow down.
Is that how you came up with Is that how you came up with Crash?
No, so my friend Jimmy, may he rest in peace, he gave me the name Crash part. Mm-hmm. And then, have you guys ever watched My Name is Earl?
Not
bit.
really.
A little bit.
Okay, so he has his brother Randy, who is kind of slow. He's a little slow. Mm-hmm. And they have this friend Crabman who he's under witness protection, and him and Randy were walking down the street, and Randy asked Crabman, so do you get to pick your name when you're in witness protection? Because if you do, I want the name Crash Fistfight. And I already had the Crash part, and I heard the Fistfight part, and I was like, that's fucking awesome. And what a great stage name.
Yeah.
It is. It definitely is a good stage name.
Because I'm a firecracker.
It's fun to call you that too. This is my
favorite. I mean, I'm a drummer, so crash. I really love my crashes. So
yeah, no, it looks like you're in a fist fight. Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. Yeah, we don't have any cool stage names or anything.
I feel like I could be instead of Sting, I could be Buzz.
Oh, I like that. Yes. Be Buzz.
Or Stung.
Yep.
Stung.
See, mine goes so deep though. Everybody at work calls me Crash. My friends call me. Everybody just calls me Crash. I prefer it. I like it better.
People at my work call me Mark just to make me mad because they know I don't like being called Mark. Because my name's Marcus.
Okay.
Oh.
As Marcus. In fact,
Mark.
I don't think we had you guys introduce yourselves. Do you guys want to introduce
Yeah.
yourselves?
That's what we were supposed to do initially.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we got talking
I'm
about.
sorry, we're kind of jerks.
That's okay.
jerks.
That's us.
This is a true musician's hang. This is
Yes.
a true musician's hang.
This is how it actually.
You don't know who the fuck you are, but
Okay.
hey. how's it going?
I'm Marcus.
Marcus.
Marcus, yeah.
Not Mark, Marcus.
Yeah,
Mark.
don't
Marcus.
Not Mark.
And,
Okay.
and he
No,
sings and he plays guitar.
Guitar,
and
yes.
what else?
Right, he writes.
and I write
He writes
songs.
songs.
nice.
And is that it for now?
And I like to party.
And he likes
I like
to
to
party.
cool. Okay. We like to party too.
So, and I'm Morgan, and I play the drums.
Mm.
Everyone
Yes.
else likes to party.
I like to party too.
Yeah.
And you have pretty drums.
Oh, what
Yeah.
are drums?
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
talk about that in a
I
little
brought
bit.
the
I
pretty
want to know all
drums,
about the drums.
the chrome and gold, and yeah, those were
Yeah,
pretty.
oh god, they're so goddamn beautiful. It's just
Oh,
I have a
Okay.
couple of drums, but I pride myself in my drums. I collect them.
Yep.
I don't really need them, but I collect them.
oh.
oh, I just got my second full kit that I
I
had
have
to
two kits too, and I love it. I want
piece
more.
together. Yeah, my
At
second
home
kit
kit.
isn't fully done. I gotta rehead it, like.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I
yeah,
got-
once
I
it's
got three kits.
reheaded, yeah, it's so it's
My wife's like, you really need 3 drum sets, and it's like, well, I found one for a good deal, like, whatever. I need a gig kit, studio kit, and then a kit that collects dust. I don't know.
Ah, yes.
we
Husband,
literally
listening, I need another kit. I need 3.
Yeah.
we literally have a room just dedicated to just music equipment. Like there's amps in there. I don't even know how many guitars and basses are in there. My drums are in there. I do have some empty tarantula enclosures for
There you go.
I decide to get new ones.
Oh, good
Never
idea.
know.
Next, you got to get the Tommy Lee upside down.
I'm
drum
working
kit.
on it. I'm working on it. The problem is venues don't really have the ceiling.
They don't. You're right. They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Lucky Liquor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They don't,
you gotta
even
have
have monitors.
oh man, no, you got to get a merry-go-round kind of spinner on that one.
I think we
100%.
I think we were playing Lucky Liquor, Joe. If he was standing on the stage, you can only see about this much. Of it. There's like that beam in the ceiling.
Right? Yeah.
Oh
We
my
were
god.
both standing right in front of like the outward monitors,
Yeah.
so it was like our faces were completely cut off.
You kind of have
probably.
to like step off the stage and stand just on the floor.
Yeah, and that's what the Beach Creeps did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Beach Creeps
Mm.
rule.
They were so good, and their
Those guys
outfits
were
were
super fun.
hilarious.
Yeah, those
Cool.
guys had
This
good
sounds
energy
so
and,
cool.
and just fun guys. Yeah, that was a cool band.
I'm hoping for them to change their name to the Beach Crepes.
Okay, Mark.
Oh.
The one thing. This interview's over. This interview's over.
Oh man, yes, yes.
But this guy.
Oh, who am I? I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, this guy.
Oh yeah, who
I'm-
are you?
I'm Joe.
I
I
don't
just
know.
hang out with these guys.
He just
I'm
showed
I'm
up today.
fucking
Hey,
Joe.
Joe.
Joe
Average
plays
Joe.
bass.
playing
Nice.
bass. Yeah, bass player.
Cool.
Yep. I
He's-
sing a little bit.
He's the mean axe.
The mean axe. Joe.
Ah.
Mean
It's always funny because it's always the bass players who are like the quietest out of the whole group.
Right? I was
Always.
thinking that. I'm like, no wonder the others are talking over you. Of course you're the bass player. And you were gone getting your beer, bass players.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
As long as at least you're not the keyboardist.
He's not even here tonight. No.
He's gonna be in the back.
All the way.
He's also our accountant.
He's
and
locked
he-
up in the dungeon somewhere.
He's our band accountant, and he makes all the posters for all the shows. So he's
yeah.
our creative guy.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
Ah.
I do all the posters. I do.
So
some of the-
sometimes there might be some dog bargains because Maxine has some dog bargains. She's got some puppies.
The dog's barking too.
We got some dogs barking out here too. So
So see, yeah, so it's all good. It's all good. All dogs can bark.
It's all good, guys.
You gotta get quiet
like,
things like
Who's
these.
here? Don't come over on a Wednesday.
Yeah. We're doing this on a cell phone. What is it? The screens are
They're
so
tarantulas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
hell no,
Yeah.
hell no. I don't like spiders.
I'll collect crocodiles.
This is
before
Neither
Like
did I, and now I have 6 tarantulas.
Oh my
You
god,
heard
I
the
would be,
dogs,
I
here's
would,
the
I
cat.
would have a panic attack
Yeah.
if I had 6 tarantulas.
Well, I don't touch them.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like they are in cages.
They are pretty.
They're
Like
not very
she has
ugly.
some very pretty specimens. Like
You don't sleep with them at all, you know, like
Just let them crawl around the
They
house.
live there. No, they're
I'm a
in my
cat guy.
bedroom.
I'm into felines.
You're a cat guy.
So
I have
love
a
when
cat.
guests are, you know,
I have a
thinking-
cat. He's kind of a jerk. And the cat's a
they're
jerk.
all jerks, dude.
That's great.
That's why we get along so well, me and cats.
They're all jerks. Yes.
So here is a picture of one of my tarantulas.
Oh yeah.
It's
It's
very
got cool colors. I like that.
very
I
beautiful.
saw a movie with those in it when I was a kid, and
Arachnophobia.
yeah, I'm scared of them.
Then here's another one of my tarantulas.
Look how beautiful that is. Come on.
Oh,
It looks like it's glow in the dark or something.
Yeah, right?
pretty cool.
That's
And
rad.
then this one is my newest one. I just got this one.
And they do glow in the dark while she sleeps with them. I'm just kidding.
Some of them you can't see. They don't like. They're secretive.
Yes.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting.
The cats are awesome. Anyways,
Yes. All right. Back to
back
you
to
guys.
music.
Yes.
What are you talking about? More tarantulas.
We're
No, you guys
I thought this was the tarantula podcast.
Ah. She needs to start
We
one.
got to talk about all the animals I have. Man. All right. Anyways,
Do you have a lot?
I know. Now I'm like, well, what kind of animals you got?
I'm
You got
like, wait, you have lots of animals?
You got
24
chickens?
animals.
You got snakes? What do you got?
Are you serious?
we have chickens, fresh eggs. Yeah, we got a bunch of outdoor cats that eat the rats and the mice.
Love
that
it.
Like the
My
chickens.
cat's
and
been lazy on that lately. He's
4 dogs. And
Oh,
no
yay.
tarantulas, though.
Cool.
No, well, there's a couple random spiders around, but no tarantulas.
Poor kid.
That you know of.
Yeah, poor kid.
Yeah, but those aren't pets and animals.
I gotta tell you,
I got a family. Got a family and a little farm going on. You know?
the coolest tarantula that I am gonna get someday, some fucking day, is gonna be the Aphonopelma Johnny Cashy.
Okay.
Johnny Cash,
Heard
are
of
you
that.
fucking making that shit up? Like, what is
No, I
that?
swear to God, no. It's called the Aphonopelma Johnny Cashy. It
No.
is found. Check this out. It's found at Folsom Prison.
No.
Yeah, and the male spiders are all black.
Oh,
Johnny
fascinating.
Cash was who? He was the man
Oh
in
my
black.
God. I swear
Man
I
in Black.
learned. I only
Swear to
know
God.
Tesla shit because of Crash. That's it. Like I don't research this stuff. She does, obviously. Johnny Cashy. Come on.
Yes. I'm gonna show you right now. I'm gonna show you Johnny Cashy.
At
Johnny
least it
Cashy.
kind of looped back
Don't
to
put him in
music.
a rusty cage. Don't put him in a rusty
He'll
cage.
get out.
He'll break that rusty cage and run.
It's good. So what genre are you guys?
I'll
Well,
be
she's
here all
one of
week.
of her fucking tarantula stuff. Like what genre do you guys consider your band?
Oh God.
I hate that question.
That's
That's
the-
the worst question ever. No,
Alternative. We're alternative rock.
Yeah,
we
we're-
definitely, because it's such a vague umbrella term that's like everything. And I feel like that's what we do is a little bit of everything. So I feel like alternative rock is probably like a safe bet. But like,
it's safe, but it doesn't describe really anything nowadays.
yeah, yeah.
That's why I hate the question because it's
Dude.
like, well, it's like alternative rock. It's like, okay, well, how about like
It's not-
post punk?
Yes.
Well, that's like
The
anything.
Aphonopelma Johnny Cashy Tarantula.
I
Johnny
believe you now.
Cashy.
That's great.
Oh yeah, it's the man in black.
Oh yeah. scares the shit out of me, dude.
Nightmare fuel,
Right?
right?
Yeah, no, couldn't do it. But more, hats
couldn't
off to
do
you
it.
for living with that many spiders. I couldn't
And
do
it
it.
was discovered in 2015, so it's like a new species.
Oh
even.
wow. Okay.
Did you
What?
hear that?
So Johnny left him there.
I heard that, and this is just a theory. I heard that
Okay.
an asteroid hit planet Earth, and that's the reason why we have like spiders and crustaceans and all these different, like, they weren't initially
on
part of Earth.
this?
They came from like outer space, basically. Just a
Wow.
theory, but
I
thought it
can see some of the crustaceans, like the trilla,
Aliens.
whatever those things are. You know, the trilla and the potato bugs.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell they're called.
Your little fingers are like, "Camula."
Really things?
Crawdads.
No, they kind of look like roly polies and
Oh,
Trilobites.
yeah.
crabs without the pincers.
I can totally picture it from this. I know what you mean. Like, I do. I love you.
But yes,
Sarah.
I can totally see that. But I don't know about spiders. They actually need oxygen.
Oh, but maybe they evolved somehow. Like, this is a very interesting theory, and I could go into all sorts of different realms with this, I'm sure. Like alien crustaceans.
See? And now we're
That's
getting off.
the band name right there.
You might have debunked my theory.
I didn't debunk it. Bro. No, I didn't debunk it. I'm actually kind of like, no, I think it's plausible.
Where
I
is
really think
your
it's plausible.
shrimp? Okay.
You never
Maybe
know,
they came
man.
Far enough away from a planet that has oxygen.
There had to have been some crocodiles on there too, like some,
Oh.
or maybe I don't know. Yes.
Oh,
Look at
all those-
sturgeon. Sturgeon haven't
Is this-
ever evolved. They're still
Is this
like
the type of
dinosaurs.
stuff that you like write about in songs. I'm curious about that for
Yeah.
real. Like,
How do you guys get your content?
yeah.
Oh.
Like like our songs?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are
Yeah.
your songs about? What are they about?
What do you come up with?
Oh
What's your-
man. It's just like a diary, sort of, you know, like
Ooh.
it's just like
Ooh, I like that.
Experience.
like-
I like that.
yeah, I've, not to sound lame or whatever, but I've always been
You
able
don't.
to like
Okay.
fucking
No.
like be as honest as I can in music, because that's like the one place that I can like be 100% honest. And you know, it's just like
Oh,
there's
yeah.
like a quote by some poet. I wish I could remember his name, but it's not. It might have been Robert Frost or somebody, I can't remember, but one of these big poets. And basically he was talking about like, if you've ever like had writer's block or anything like that, or not even that, but basically he just said like, I just sit down at the typewriter and I just bleed, you know. And so I've always
Oh, I
tried to
love that.
incorporate that into
Yeah.
writing of just whatever I'm feeling. It's never, even if I'm feeling like I have nothing to say, I can write about having nothing to say, but it's always coming from a pretty personal place,
Like
you
a
know?
vulnerable place.
Exactly, yeah. Like I like to put it out on the line, because that's the kind of stuff that I like to listen to. And if
Yeah, no, I get that, because when I'm behind a drum kit, I feel like that's when I'm most vulnerable, because I can feel the most raw.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
I get that 100.
That's
It's
cool.
just like a personal diary that I just hope nobody looks into the lyrics too much, or else they might be like worried about me or something, you know.
Oh,
Well, here's the thing, though.
that. No, we all have
But here's the
thoughts.
thing. You don't know who you are reaching by your lyrics, too.
Yeah.
You are speaking to somebody, you know,
Exactly.
somebody is also feeling that exact way at that particular time. So you are
Yeah.
speaking to them at that point. So you're reaching somebody.
No, exactly. It was funny when our first single Numb came out. A lot of people like said that like they whatever related to what I was talking about and stuff. And I was like, you know, it was kind of a weird feeling, because it's like having your like mind read, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, you know, you just think because it's like music, you have like some sort of disguise a little bit,
Right.
but then you realize that you're really kind of not fooling anybody, but it's for the better, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a good,
Yes.
you know.
No,
But
I'm right there with you. Yes. Like you get to hide behind the facade of playing music, but you're really just laying it all out there for everyone to see and feel.
exactly, and I think that's why anybody who does like our music, I think that's like a reason why, is because, you know, we lay it all out there, you know.
You guys are pretty powerful. I give you that. It was awesome. I really enjoyed your set.
Yeah, thank you, man. That means a lot.
So, how did you guys get started in your journey in music?
Yeah.
Hand it off to Joe because he's been quiet this whole interview.
Yes, bass player.
Bass
How
player
did you get
first.
started playing bass and into this band that Lost in the Sound?
I've been playing bass, I don't know, for a long time, since I was like 13 or something. And I'm the oldest guy here. I won't say how old I am, but
He's
I'm
like
the oldest
12.
guy.
I'm pretty old, and he's older than I am.
But Morgan and I used to play in a band together, and then for whatever reason that fell apart, and then Marcus and Morgan found each other through another band. Yeah. And they needed a bass player, and Morgan's like, "Hey, I know a bass player," so they got me. So that's all that.
He was our first pick.
First
First-round draft.
Oh yeah.
Like number one guy I'm gonna call for.
Number
See,
one,
if you
the
ours.
first time.
You can't
find a
take him.
good bass player,
Yeah, I
they're
know
always a
he's
keeper.
kind of modest, so our text conversation, because I still have it in my phone, is I'm not really like looking to join a band, but I'll come out and jam and just see how it goes. And then the second text was like, I'm in, dude. What days do you guys play? That was it.
That's cool.
Like Joe's in, he's good. We got a bass
Aw.
player. So yeah, it worked out.
As long as you're having fun, that's what it's about, is
Oh, yeah.
having fun with your band.
Yeah, I'd say so far, man, this has been a super fun band. Like every I don't know, it seems like every song that we come up with now is like, man, I love this song. I love this song. So
Yeah.
and
That's
it's
cool.
a different sound than
Yeah,
I've ever
that's cool.
played in, I think, before. Maybe a little bit. Like I've played in like funk bands and like maybe a little thrashier bands, but this is by far
Hey.
like the most fun. Yeah, most fun.
Yeah,
Cool.
these guys are fun. They are a fun band.
When you got a good connection with your bandmates, you can't ask for anything better. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Morgan, what's your story?
Morgan.
Yeah, no, I just was gonna kind of continue on that whole line. Is like, oh, you know, we had when we joined, we had a handful of songs that were kind of just Marcus and what he brought to the table initially, and lately we've been writing more and more stuff, and it's more the three of us writing kind of together. Marcus will show up with an idea. He used to bring like fully done demos, but it was kind of like, okay, but do it your way. And if you guys are musicians, once you hear something played a certain way, you kind of are gonna follow that
Yeah.
way. And so lately he just shows up like sing and guitar, and then me and Joe will just kind of hop in. And it's funny because I feel like that anxiety of like, should I let him play the whole song and we should like be courteous and listen to him play this new song? But we just can't help ourselves, and we usually jump in about midway and we just start playing, and then we get done and we kind of all look at each other and smile like, yeah, I think that's it. Like that's like, let's just do it again. Let's do it again from the top. And so yeah, we just have such a good time now. And it's like our first half of songs are good, and our second half of songs I think are even better of what we've been working with. And Marcus is just a great songwriter, and it helps us all just play. And I think all of our experience from past bands, past projects, all just play into the ability to right on the fly, like just come up with something and actually play through it, you know. And it's like we can play a song where we'll have a friend stop by or something, Jeremy, if you're watching. And it's like, oh, that's a cool song. Is that new? It's like, yeah, we just played it right now. Like that's it. Like that was the first time we played it. And it's like, it's awesome. It's like cool. And if we kind of work on it too much, we'll ruin it. So we kind of like, we're just better kind of off the cuff. I guess a little bit back to the name of the band. Like we do kind of tend to get lost in the sound. It sounds corny, but we'll just kind of jam and we'll come up with stuff. And this guy can just start singing over it, and
he'll just write lyrics like on the fly. He'll be like,
yeah,
we'll take a little break, and he's like, oh shit, okay, I'll write some stuff out.
Yeah, he'll come up with melodies at least, and then by the next practice, which we practice twice a week. By the next practice, he's like, okay, I wrote all the lyrics for the song. We'll play a song. It's pretty much done.
See, I'm so envious of that. I can write music all fucking day. I can write, because I play bass. I can muffle through some guitar. You know what I mean? I can play bass, so I can play chords on a guitar.
Yeah.
And I can drum stuff, but lyrics, I can't fucking do it.
And that's me all day. I can
Like,
write
I will get an idea of what I want the song to be about.
Yeah.
But as far as putting that into words,
I love writing words to song. Like I will, like my husband will be jamming a riff and I'll just start scatting or spatting out, lyrics like.
It's like, I feel like the lyrics follow the melody, and it's just like, all I need is like a good melody, and then I can kind of fill in the blanks with the words.
Yeah.
You know? And
but how do you come up with the fucking words?
It's come to you like it's kind of a gift, I guess. Like words just come.
Yeah, it's just
like I said, I can write music all fucking day, all goddamn day, but words can't do it.
It's interesting because a lot of times, like, I'll write songs that are, it's like almost like you just black out or something, like it's unconscious even, and you don't even realize what you're writing about until like later on, you know, like when you kind of like look back on the song once you're removed from and then you're like, oh, this is what I was talking about. Like it was, you know, I might have been going through something in that time, but like at the moment it felt like these lyrics had nothing to do with it, but then you find some sort of like through line where you're like, oh, this has everything to do with what I was going through, and I didn't even realize what I was saying. But it's just like, it's kind of just like an unconscious thing, I guess. But it's been super fun, like writing songs together. Recently, we've been like, rather than, I'll still always bring songs to the table and stuff, but like it's been super fun writing songs. Like we have a new song called Round, or working title Round, and like Joe just kind of was jamming on this bass line, and then they were jamming on it, and then now it's like a 7-minute song, you know, and like we have another one called Waiting.
That's so moopsy.
Yeah, but I love all the different ways that you can write a song, because there's so many different ways. So it's like,
you guys record while you're doing this, so while you're just kind of like moving
like
through
cell
these
phone
motions?
recordings. Yeah, we had like a nice handheld Zoom recorder for a little while.
Okay.
And then the screen like quit working on it, and so I couldn't really see what was going on. So whatever. And then
shit out on us.
Yeah, we kind of need to.
The trash can's not any better. Mine shit out on me too.
Yeah, I mean, we're working on, like, our practice space is in my shop, and I've actually framed in a studio in the shop, and it's not quite done, but once it's done, we would like to get to a point where we can mic everything and kind of do like a live room, like you would see in a recording studio. And the mixer and having the drums mic'd and everybody lined in. We would like to get to a point where we can at least just record practice, maybe record just basic demos, just stuff for ideas and kind of homework, and then take that to the studio later, have it professionally done.
To kind of get it nailed down or whatever.
Yeah, it's all kind of a work in progress still, so we're getting there.
Gotcha. Cool. Oh, we have a question from the chat. It's kind of a funny one from our friends Black Sasquatch. Shout out to them. Shout out to LITS. Ever get lost in the woods?
In the woods?
Oh, there's a story.
I spend most of my time out exploring or whatever. So,
Jumping your Toyota 4Runner.
yeah.
He also
I like to party.
he'll go take out the quads and get lost,
Yeah.
or the 4Runner, or he recently just picked up hunting this season.
Last year.
Ooh, hunting is so much. I love
2 years
We hunt.
in hunting, and I shot my first buck this year, which is cool. I got a freezer full of meat. My kids enjoy it. My
Nice.
wife enjoys it. It's like, I don't know, it's cool. But yeah,
It
I've
will
spent a
feed
lot of
you
years
for the winter.
outdoors,
It does, you know. Yeah, it's a good way
very
to
outdoors, like
have clean food.
motorsports, anything. I don't know. I guess I'm a man of many hats, so
Cool.
I like to do a lot of different stuff.
dig it.
Heck yeah.
Sweet. So yes, to answer your question, Black Sasquatch.
They do get lost in the woods.
Lost in
Get
the
lost.
Never
woods.
come across the Sasquatch.
I usually know where I'm going now because I usually have like an app that tells me where I'm going so that I don't get lost. I can track where I'm going and then figure out how to get home. But
Have
I
you
used
ever
to get
come
lost.
across a
I used to get lost in the
Sasquatch
woods.
while on one of your many journeys?
Might not come back, you know.
Yeah. So yeah.
Ever come across Sasquatch while lost in the woods?
Couple of times.
Well, my buddy that I go ride ATVs with, he's pretty hairy. But
Shout out.
shout out
He's got big feet.
Sasquatch.
Harry. Yeah.
Yes.
Jeremy Squatch.
I'm not saying names, dude.
Oh,
Oh, well, shout out Jeremy.
Please, Jeremy.
Stay
no.
watching, friends.
Jeremy's our
Keep it
Jeremy's
squatchy.
band anyway.
He's like a member of our band. He's it's cool. I live in a private road. Everybody has 5-acre parcels out here, and it's kind of like a cool little village where all the neighbors kind of know each other. And Jeremy is just one of my neighbors. He's become one of my best friends, and we
cool.
kind of all hang out. He's got kids. Our families get together. We do stuff all through like the whole COVID time. Was really like a good time where our families kind of quarantined together, and probably probably one of the best years of our lives. Really, like we just did so much cool stuff together. So but he hangs out at our practices and gives us input. He's kind of like our critic, and we always value.
He's your groupsie moopsie.
Yes.
He's our groupie guy, but we love him. He's a good dude. So
That's cool.
And you know, we all need a groupsie moopsie.
Yes, we do. We do. That's true.
We usually do a shout out, like almost any of our shows that he comes to. Like Marcus does some sort of a shout out, or we,
One time I said
shout out Jeremy.
To Jeremy, Jeremy.
I like to just lie and just say like, fucking, he came here from Iceland and all this stuff. I just make up stuff so that the crowd's like, wow, that's crazy, and it's just it's funny to me.
All the way from Iceland.
I got a pretty good applause for him at the Central.
Yeah, we did.
The Central, everybody's like, "Oh, Jeremy, yeah."
I said he had came from like the Antarctic to fucking Iceland or something, and like everybody was like, "Whoa, dude!" And like whenever I'll introduce these guys on stage, and then I'll introduce myself as like Dustbuster McClurney or something, you know. Like I just we like to have fun.
Didn't we decide not to do that anymore, though?
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
When you threatened to call him Mark, or man, sorry.
I would never do that.
Maybe I'm not sorry.
No, it's all good.
Oh, my goodness.
It's all good.
I'll allow- it's only special. Only my favorite people can call me Mark.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
No, you guys can't call me Mark. They can call me Mark, but you guys.
Okay, we can.
No.
They're like, we're special. You call me Marcus.
I know.
We're not that special.
Oh my god.
I'm a little deranged.
That's good in a lead person, though. Like the front man needs to be a little deranged.
They need to be a little off. Yeah.
And I say that because I'm sort of the front person, like sort of. I'm hid behind the drum kit, but I am the voice. So little bit deranged, a little bit crazy. It's a good combo.
I
Right,
don't know
sweetie?
why. I don't know why it bothers me so much, but it just does. There's not really like a rhyme or reason, but it's just like,
Oh,
you know.
I have a daughter named Bethany, and
I
it
was gonna-
irritates the ever living shit out of me when people call her Beth.
Oh,
Hate
Same
that.
thing. Same
Really?
I'm
thing.
like, her fucking name isn't Beth, it's Bethany.
oh,
Like, I'm very adamant about that. So no, I
I
get it.
I had a friend who was kind of the opposite, who was called Josh all his life, and then after high school, he wanted to be called Joshua, and it was like, dude, you're already Josh. Like,
Right?
It's backwards.
yeah, you
by the way.
can't
Too late.
like, you know. But I've always been Marcus, so I like people will try and be like, hey, thanks, Mark, and I'm like, my name's not Mark.
It's Marcus.
like
Marcus.
Marcus.
Yeah,
So
so
next year, we got Mark.
yeah.
Oh no, that's
It's
what
like
I'm setting
Bethany.
myself up. I'm setting myself up here, dude.
Just
I
be like
shouldn't have
Marcus.
said anything.
Like Primus.
that's all
or
part
Thanks,
of
whatever.
the
Mark.
plan. Mwahaha.
Primus sucks.
But yeah.
there's no Hootie in the Hootie and Blowfish. Okay.
Yeah, they're like imagine if you called Hootie and the Blowfish like Hoot.
Hoot.
The who?
There's
The
no-
who? The who?
There's no
Hey, it's who?
Hey, Toot.
I mean, at least like even though people like see Hootie not just with and the Blowfish, because the Blowfish are his fucking band, but Hootie, you can't just say Hoot. It's Hootie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It
Precisely.
would be confusing without the E, without the E.
Yeah, who the fuck is Hoot? I know who Hootie is. He's with the Blowfish.
Yeah. But it's always like I feel like it's always like a term of endearment, you know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
just trying
Right.
Mark, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it's never coming from like a bad place or whatever, but I always just take it
That
that
you
way.
know of. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah.
For some girl. Whatever. Mark.
Ah.
It's all hateful with it.
So
Um,
were you guys
Yeah,
playing
anyway,
next?
it's been way too
Enough
long.
about Mark.
Enough about me. Yeah.
Yes,
What do you
sorry.
do this
I'm
for?
cutting you off and asking a question now.
welcome to Musicians Hangout.
Please do. Please do.
Take 2.
1000.
Where
grab
do
another
you
beer for
guys
that
play
one.
next? Where's your next show?
Yeah.
Well, technically,
Yeah. Technically, I have a private party this coming
Ooh,
weekend.
I love those. Yes.
And
Cool.
should be good. It's like an all weekend thing.
It's a corporate event.
It's a corporate event, yeah. But it's
Is
the
it?
third annual. Should be a really good time. Got a
Ooh.
cover band, a bunch of friends of ours that they played here last year, and they're going to be playing again this year.
Nice.
Anyhow, yeah, it should be a good time, but just kind of a locals and kind of friends, family thing. And then we got Tacoma
Real
at
Art.
the end of July.
That's the big one that we're pushing right
Yeah,
now.
we're really
Oh, cool.
excited about that one. Yeah,
We're opening
Where
up.
in Tacoma?
Real Art Tacoma.
Oh, yes. I love that's right next to the airport.
Yes.
Okay, we've never
We've never
been. There.
been.
That'd be our first
Oh,
time. Yeah.
well, it's right next to the airport tavern.
Okay,
Oh,
right
It's,
on.
it's a great venue. It's great.
It seems like they got a good thing going. Like they always
Yeah,
have. They keep having like really killer lineups and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, our buddies Milk Crate. Shout out to Milk Crate.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Milk Crate. So my band, we
Good match.
debuted our first show with Milk Crate, who debuted their first show
Nice.
same
Yes.
night.
Yeah.
So
Hell
yeah, we're big fans of Milk Crate.
They're
Yeah.
cool.
Great
Yeah, they got
fucking-
good sound.
Fucking rules.
Yeah, those guys are
We're
awesome.
playing a show we're playing a house party at their house in
Yeah.
July.
Yeah, their little
nice.
their shindig or whatever their shindig. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
we're playing that.
Awesome. Yeah,
Cool.
I might
Nice.
see you there.
Yes.
So it's going to be Milk Crate, and it's their album release show, and then Pretty
Ooh.
Awesome
Ooh.
Radio, and
Cool.
then ourselves. And that's what is it?
July 28th.
July 28th. Yeah.
It's
Nice.
gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, it'll be a good show.
That sounds super fun. Cool,
A lot
cool.
of good bands. So Yeah.
That is a great venue too.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys will
Absolutely.
have a good time.
And you guys should check out the Airport Tavern while you're literally right there.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
there, yeah.
Definitely.
It's a weird room, but it's a
So-
great venue.
By the airport.
Yeah, it seems like they have a good turnout. So I mean, like, that's the cool thing or whatever is like with all those band, I've definitely heard of College Radio, and then Pretty Awkward has like a good following, and they all have, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're all whatever. So,
Mhm.
hey, it should be a good show, you know.
As long as you guys have fun.
Yep.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
We tend to do that, maybe to a fault.
I don't
there's
think it's ever a
stories?
fault.
Story time if there's some of these faults.
Yes.
Yes.
Do we have stories?
Yes.
What?
Stories?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Joe's our like pirate joke guy.
oh God.
No, that
What?
we're not
Oh,
pirate
pirate
jokes.
jokes anymore?
Stories, fun stories that
They always make me want
we've had along the line.
Like our first show.
Like any crazy shit that have happened at
Oh wow,
shows that you've played.
Yeah.
yeah. No, we don't.
No, it's all good.
I don't know.
They were great.
They don't remember. They party so hard, I guess.
Hey.
Oh, okay. I got a good story for you guys. So
Ooh.
we had just finished recording at downtown in Pioneer Square.
Oh, that makes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had just finished recording at Orbit Audio and in Seattle, and so afterwards, we're kind of celebrating. I think it was like the last day that we were there off of like 2 or 3 day run, and
Wow.
luckily we're recording for free because it was like a
Thank goodness. I was like 3 days down. That's expensive.
yeah, it was like a student thing. So like basically,
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
who runs Orbit Audio, he was conducting a class and he needed like a band to whatever.
Yeah, to work
record.
with.
Yeah. Thank you, Joe. and so anyway, all that to summarize, like me and Joe, Morgan was like, I gotta get out of here and stuff.
Thankfully, I left before all this.
So me and Joe go to the Central, which is like
Oh yeah.
on the same block.
On the
It's
same block.
upstairs, yeah. The studio's in the basement of that block.
And so we go to the Central and we're just kind of hanging out on the patio. It's like a nice summer day, and we're just kind of drinking outside, just shooting the shit, feeling pretty hyped about just recording and what we did and stuff. And all of a sudden we see this lady completely butt naked, down to like completely naked, walking down the sidewalk. Yeah. And everybody's just like, whoa. Like, what is going on?
Another day in Seattle.
What's going on? Yeah.
It wasn't
Solstice, yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been fine.
It wasn't solstice.
Would've been
Nope.
fine.
And then like I think about 10 minutes pass, and then we see cop cars flying,
Oh.
and they go and pick her up, and then another like 5 or 10 minutes pass, and then we see cop cars flying the other way, and she's in the back and she's screaming out the side of the window or whatever, like, yeah, just completely naked lady walking down the street, and that was a pretty wild story that we have.
I feel like that's almost my everyday at work in Seattle.
Seattle's got weird guys.
It's
Like,
crazy.
It's not crazy.
Yeah, it's
Because I work in
Yeah,
Georgetown,
different.
Seattle, and let me tell
and
you,
you
we
see
got
shit like
some.
this all the time. Yeah.
Oh God, it's so interesting. Like I never know what my day is gonna be like. Like,
Yeah.
Where do you-
alright.
You're-
I work at Lex Soup Stop.
Well, that is a fucked up story. Like, especially the screaming out the cop car. That's the best.
Yeah, like
You're like,
Yeah, it was. I mean, she was just strutting too, man. Like she did not get up.
I don't-
I'm fucking out of here.
Oh my
Just
Well,
fully
something was
flaunting it,
obviously
you know?
wrong. She was obviously on something, or she had a mental breakdown, or both. Like,
Or both.
She
yeah.
was on a fucking mission, it sounded like. She was
Yeah.
on a mission.
a mission
She-
of destruction.
I wish I could have that kind of confidence, you know? Like,
Me too.
'cause she just, it was like nothing was wrong or nothing was awry with her. And
Did you
like,
hear
she was
the
just
story?
like, yep, this is
We
what
saw
I'm
some
doing, you know?
If we could just get Mark
Ugh.
on for a
naked
show.
cops
Have that confidence.
One
hanging
day.
out the window trying to get out of the cop car.
Just socks. So,
Yeah.
Socks.
Yeah, socks on cocks,
like
dude.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh my god.
Guys, pull up your socks. Here come the chilies.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
It takes
Socks or
balls.
socks or
I'm a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well, I guess so. It does. I would.
Unflattering sock. You can't have like an ankle sock. You know, you gotta have like a.
I thought an ankle sock would be flattering.
You gotta have one of those long socks. You know, like to. Anyway.
Man, that actually happened downtown Squim, you guys. Like, there was a dude that did that. Downtown Squim, in Squim.
Just walking around with a sock on?
The roundabout over by Costco crashed. So that
Oh, okay.
a guy walked downtown with a sock on himself
On
and
his
made the
junk.
front page. He was on the front page of the paper, you guys. Like, that was our front page.
I mean, he is covered.
Mission accomplished.
Swim
He
small.
was
It's-
covered. Okay. Oh my
That's
god.
awesome. Regardless, I mean, more power to that guy.
Oh, that guy's crazy. I don't know if you want to
I
give
mean,
him any
there are swimsuits with less, for
like
fuck's
this
sake.
guy is known to be crazy, but that's a whole other
Oh,
story.
so it wasn't like it wasn't a good thing then.
Oh no, he was arrested too. And yes, he's kind of the town crazy person, you know, like, oh yeah, he would do that, is what everybody thought. Oh, it's that guy. Yep. Okay. Makes sense.
So,
You're
oh
like,
my god, I just had a brilliant fucking idea. Now, hear
Okay.
me out.
Okay, here it is.
This is how you get away with crazy shit. Just be crazy all the fucking time. All the time. And just escalate it a little bit every time. So when you just go balls to the fucking wall, nobody's gonna bat an eye. They're like, oh yeah,
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
that's
normal.
just Henry. Okay.
Yeah.
that's just fucking Crash, man. That bitch is crazy. Of course, she's gonna walk around naked.
Nick Swartzen has a great joke about that, about like how he's like, I can't wait to get old because like I can't wait to be the old grandpa at the party and like open up my gift to my granddaughter, and it's like, oh my god, it's shit, you know, like
We're like cat food and
and
jello.
then you just bathroom and laugh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because you're senile, so of course nobody's gonna.
Yeah, you could get away with so much.
Yeah, you absolutely can, and we will, right? Oh my goodness, we were just talking
Yes.
about that, Fred and I. Like,
I'm like,
what are we
oh, early Alzheimer's.
Yeah, when you're old
I'm
enough,
like,
you can do
we
whatever you
just
want.
go home. We could go
Yeah, I
crazy.
think I got that
I
now. I
was-
walk into rooms all the time and I cannot remember why I'm there. Like, why am I in here?
Well, I am. I'm almost old.
Yeah.
Almost old. Okay,
So
can
old,
I
but
be
then-
almost
We're
old?
almost
Because
old enough, we can do it.
I think I've now graduated into old. So
I'm graduating in old.
But I'm
graduating into it.
You're graduating into middle age.
Middle age, baby.
hey,
I'm
old is a-
graduating into old.
Right.
Yeah, it's a mindset.
Oh, guys, we have 2 minutes
But
left of
it's
airtime.
reality, like,
So,
I am-
All right.
True.
yeah, I just want to let you guys know we have 2 more minutes. We want you guys to plug yourselves. Where can our fans find you to be your fans?
We're trying to play Everett more is kind of
Okay.
our goal. If we like just follow.
Oh, I
our
love
Tik-
Everett. Yes.
Instagram and
Yeah.
We're
Which-
trying to play locally, but we'll play. I don't know. I guess we're easy. We'll play wherever.
But
So-
but check us out at on Instagram. We're just at Lost in the Sound on Instagram, and then check us out
Okay.
on Facebook, Lost in the Sound on Facebook, and then we have a new single that we just released called "See You Again" on Spotify. So check that out, and I think that's about it. You know.
Hold on, let me get on Instagram real quick. so I
Yeah, we'll
can
follow
follow
you
you
on
guys on
Instagram.
Instagram.
Make sure to follow them, guys, and
Wait,
keep
how
us
do you
up-
find?
keep us all updated with what we can help you promote. And if you do any music videos or you're releasing any singles or albums, let us know so we can help it get out there.
We have
Appreciate that.
We have a couple of funny, was it rehearsal journals we were doing last year?
Yeah, we got
Oh, that's fun.
on our Instagram or whatever. We've got some fun.
They're kind of stupid videos, just us bullshitting.
Those
Kinda
are the best,
like
though.
ish,
Oh
you
shit!
know.
We're already following you guys.
Yeah, we did some,
Yes.
Us,
Awesome.
us.
Boom.
some of our dumb skits. They're pretty dumb, but
But they're fun.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
fun to film and fun to whatever and stuff. So we gotta
Maybe
fucking
we'll do it again.
yeah, we need
People
to do
love that stuff. They do. They love that
We
stuff.
just need to. If any videographer type people that are good that are looking to do any kind of fun projects for free, hit us up. Because we definitely have some content.
Big on the free part.
Yeah.
Big on the free
yeah,
part.
big on the fun part.
Look into doing your own stuff. We know bands that produce their own stuff
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
their
we
phone.
do.
So
On their cell phones.
yeah. So we can hook you up with some of the people that we know do that, so that they can share some information with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Worth a shot. It looks really. It can look really damn good when you do it yourself these days. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and they did it on a really like
low budget.
crappy, a low budget phone even.
Yeah.
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 Because Johnny's phone was not high quality.
Yeah.
We
So
just get so carried away making music that we like forget to do social media stuff. So
Oh, yeah, I'll
we're
get
not
that.
really good with social media. We don't do like TikToks and stuff, but like
Mm.
we should. Like we just kind of wish we had somebody that could focus on that. And if we
yeah,
could
it's
do
hard to
that,
do all of it. Yeah.
we're like so
As we know.
fantastic that we forget to do everything else. So whatever. It's not a bad thing, I guess. Just I don't know. Everybody's doing social media stuff today, but we try to get as much out as we can.
We try
We
to
get it.
put ourselves out there as much as possible.
Cool. Well, and as you grow, you will.
Yes.
The more people that you connect with in the network and your music community, the more you'll get out there. And we keep it simple. We're only on a couple platforms ourselves, so we get it because it just becomes another job to be on social media all the time.
Yeah.
Well,
To
and
deal with so many different platforms too. I mean, two's enough. Actually, three, because we have Instagram.
Yeah, it's like constantly trying to pump out different things or whatever. It's just like it's not kind of our forte. Like we like to just kind of
Yeah.
not like,
Well,
like
if you have a day
but-
job too, you don't really have time for that.
It gets to be a lot. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. With making music and doing everything else, we like to just kind of let the work speak for itself. So
Yeah.
Exactly. No, we get it. As musicians, we get it.
Oh yeah, totally.
We appreciate this. This is awesome. Helps a lot. I think we shared this and like we got more traction on this. Just sharing this musician tank. Then yeah.
Oh, good.
and
Hey.
else,
Cool.
yeah, we've
And you
literally
know what?
we shared a post on our Instagram that was like, "Hey, we'll be on Musicians Hangout on Wednesday," and that got more likes on Instagram than anything else that we've ever shared. So
Yay! Well, we're
Cool.
getting you connected then.
We're
Yay.
on Instagram, so
That's what we're all about. We want to help other artists grow.
we
So.
are here to connect,
Appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
musicians to
Guys-
save music. We're saving music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
we're figuring it out along the way. So
Yes.
appreciate
Cool.
you guys big time, man. Thanks. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you
Oh,
guys so much for being on tonight.
it has been a pleasure, guys. It's been really fun hanging out with you guys. We'll have to have you back some other time. Our season 12 is almost done, so maybe we'll have you back on the next season. Keep us,
Yeah.
posted with everything we can help promote, and we'll stay in touch.
Yeah.
Anything
Don't
you
forget.
guys need, man. And if reach out to us if you guys want to play a gig in the future or whatever. We'd love
Sure.
to play some more gigs with you guys. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for having us. We really appreciate that.
Thank
Cool.
you guys. And don't forget, you can check them out on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, other places?
Spotify.
Aurora.
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 Between 11 and 1, we'll be
Nice.
walking.
Uh,
Anyway.
All right, Maxine, you want to take us out?
Here we go, guys. We'll see you next week. Let's go. Bye, everybody. We love you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Be safe and have fun and keep rocking out there, guys.